Hello everyone, this is Megan and I'm here with process video number 8. I'm doing a sketch today from Sketches in Time. And there's a picture of the sketch. I'll also leave a link below so you can check that website out if you want to. Today's layout, I'm going to be focusing on blues and pinks. Get some of that stuff used up from this kit I put together. I've got some stickers there and some gems and all little bits and pieces that I'm going to be using for this layout. I'm getting kind of far into it, so I'm getting down to scraps and things that I want to try to get used up. I'm going to mat this photo on this blue pattern paper and then on this pink frame. The frame has a little bit of a white edge along the outside, and I'm going to cut that off because it's only on two sides. I think it was the way it printed, but I went ahead and cut off that extra white bit, and it doesn't matter that the photo doesn't cover the whole frame because I'm going to line it up with the edge and cut off the excess. This photo is of one of my best friends I'm still friends with. I was friends with in high school, and I was at her house for a cookout, and she had her niece sitting on her lap. So it's a pretty old photo. I'd say at least 10 or 12 years old. I found it the other day and I decided I wanted to scrap it. And this sketch has a little bit of a paper cluster underneath where the photo is. So I was picking out all the papers that I wanted to use for that, getting them all laid down and cutting the excess off. I'm using this silver marker I just got the other day in my haul, and it is from Studio G, which is like the dollar brand at A.C. Moore. So I picked that up for $1 and I really like it. I've used it a few times now. I'm using it around all the edges of the papers and around the entire layout. This pink paper that I have as a background is pearlized, so I find it hard for a lot of the papers to stand out on it. But when you go ahead and outline it with that silver, I think it helps it stand out. Each piece, you can really see each piece instead of having them blend into the background. This piece of yellow chipboard was a 12 by 12 sheet of chipboard pieces that I had punched out and used to them all. And there's 3 different size circles on there and a couple other shapes that I thought would be nice to have to trace around and cut out with. So instead of throwing it away, I kept it as a stencil to use to trace and cut out shapes. So I'm using it to cut out the circles. This sketch has a lot of circles in it, so I'm cutting out, for each little cluster of circles, I'm cutting out 2 of different colors. And I was going to do different sizes, but I didn't really like the way it looked, so I decided to layer 2 of the same size circle on top of each other. Now I'm cutting out all these little circles. I'm going to trace some more and cut some more, and I'm going to be tracing around each one with that silver marker again. So while I'm tracing and cutting around each circle, I'm going to go ahead and say a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far to my channel. I've only been at this a little over a week and I already have just over 50 subscribers, which is just amazing to me. Like, I know everybody says it when they start their channels, but I was not expecting it, and it's just amazing that people want to watch my videos. So thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed and to everybody that watches. And I definitely want to do some sort of a giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you should go ahead and do that so you can enter the giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers. And that will be just amazing. I can't even express. I just thought if I could have a few people watching my videos, that would be totally awesome. And now I'm just a little over a week in and already have over 50. So thank you so much, everybody. So I've got all of these circles traced around with the silver marker, and now I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put everything. Boy, I am messy today, huh? Look at my desk. Messy desk. So sorry about that. I'm a very messy scrapper. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but by the time I get done with the layout, my desk is a disaster. So the title for this page is going to be Cookout, and I punched out these pink letters from one of those sheets that I had bought from Hobby Lobby, a big package of pretty much every color in the rainbow of punch out letters. And I used these pink ones for this kit, so I'm tracing around those with that silver marker again. And I have just a little scrap of paper underneath to protect my desk. Once I get those all traced around, I'm going to start putting everything on the layout where I want to get it. I guess I've already taped down a couple of those circles, I think, but that's where the title's going to go. Oh no, I haven't yet, sorry. I'm still moving them around trying to figure out where I want them. I'm not sure that I like the title just on that pink. The pink against the pink is kind of a lot, but I decided that I didn't like the blue under there either, so I am going to go ahead and glue it down right on the pink. Now I'm deciding where I want to lay all these circles down. And then start gluing the title and the circles. And I'm also going to do on each one of the little circle clusters, I'm going to add some embellishments to those areas as well. I started the title over on top of the picture just a little bit so that it would fit on the layout. And I really like the way it looks. It kind of blends in here on the video, but in real life it stands out with the silver marker around the outside. It really does stand out quite a bit. So. And I apologize that the bottom half of my layout is cut off. I didn't realize while I was recording, but I did put down on my desk a couple pieces of washi tape, so I will know exactly where to put my paper so you can see it perfectly in the camera. So I'm still figuring things out as I'm going along, but I think I'm starting to get everything into place so that my videos will be a little bit better as I continue on. So I'm laying down the circles now. I could just keep moving them around forever trying to figure out where I want them, but I kind of just decide that I'm not going to do that and I'm just going to stick them down where I have them. Just stick them down and get it done. So that's pretty much the base of the layout, and I have some of those 1-inch epoxy clear things to use as to make your own badges, kind of, and I use stickers on those, so that's what I just laid down, those two little circles that I laid down. And I'm going to cut around some of these little words and put a couple of those on some of the circle clusters. I'm not sure what that says. I don't have my layout in front of me, but there are some close-up photos at the end, so you'll be able to see what those little word and phrases say. Oh, that one up in the corner says perfect. So I'm going to put two in that big one in the middle, and then one on each of the other small clusters. And in addition to that, I am going to add some of my homemade enamel dots. I think I get a lot of these used up. I don't have very many left. feel like I'm doing a pretty good job on this kit, getting everything used up. So I think I'll have probably about 2 to 4 more layouts that I'll be able to get done with this kit. And then I'll do a Kill a Kit video and show you my next kit that I'm going to put together. So I can't wait to get started on a new one. So I'm just putting some finishing touches on here, gluing down my enamel dots. And I think that pretty much finishes this layout. I don't do any journaling on here. Like I said, this is an old photo and I really don't remember much about it, so other than just the title, I don't think I can really do much journaling. So here are some close-ups. That one says sparkle, laugh, perfect happy day. Fun. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.